All right, guys, just me over here. Tika went back to the truck for some lunch after she found that really nice point. I've been walking a few rows, haven't found a whole lot. A couple pieces here and there. I did just walk up on this though. Look at the banding in that. Looks like it might be a little bit broke on that side, but man, what pretty material. Let's see what we got here. What a crude piece, huh? Looks like a couple wonky notches there on the bottom. Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, it looks like a full piece. Actually, I thought that whole side was broke over here, but look at that. It's just a wonky piece. But it's a point nonetheless. Or a full piece, I should say. Look at the striping in that. Well, hopefully we'll find some more. There is some, like I said, some possibility at this site. Have found a few pieces here and there, so we got a little bit more to go, so hopefully we'll find some. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Sunday, May 19th. Tika and I came down to a little hunt today. It's been bouncing back and forth, unfortunately. The two farms that we really wanted to walk, one looks like it was no-tilled, and the other one, I don't know if they're even going to get to it yet this year. So we haven't had the best of luck as far as driving around. There's a couple small spots that we know of, so we're hitting one of those first. Hopefully we'll find some more stuff throughout the day before it gets too hot. We've been here for maybe 2 minutes, and I do have something on the ground here. It looks pretty sizey. I don't know what it is. Let's get the day kicked off. Blends right in. Tika actually walked by it and thought it was just a big old rock, but I can see flaking on it all through here and back here. It looks like maybe just a blade or something. There's not a whole lot of pressure. Man, it is big.
That's very big.
Yeah. I can't tell if that's, it looks like just a big blade, but it is kind of busted up. Broke there and broke on this edge right here. Man, it looks really pretty though. It looks like it's got some great working on it. Well, it looks clear in the camera, doesn't it?
It looks
really
clear.
Yeah, my other phone decided to die and I got a new one.
Our son put some filter on it to make videos like crazy clear. It's almost too much.
Like, so sorry if this is movie quality. So anyway, hopefully we'll find some whole pieces today and we'll be back. Hey everybody, still May 19th. We are out here just walking and walking. Haven't found much since that big blade I found earlier this morning. We changed spots in the field, found a few flakes. We're literally walking a spot that we've really never walked before, hoping to run into something different. Started finding a few flakes here and there, and I did just walk up on a point. Thought it was broken at first, but I think it's just worked down really heavy. So yeah, I saw it from the back there and I thought maybe it was broken. But I think it's worked right down to exhaustion. Yeah, it looks like it's all flaked in there.
Like the base.
Yeah, it looks like it would have been a pretty big point at one time. Like I said, I walked up, oops, I thought it was broke. But you can see that it is. It's got quite the twist in it too. I don't know if that's clear or not because you hit that. Okay, get that bug on you. So anyway, we are finding them slowly but surely. We're gonna keep looking this for a little while. We might end up going to a different field and checking some other stuff out, so stick with it.
Hey everyone, so I think I am finally on the board today. I think I have my first point in the ground, so I'm excited to see what it is.
We came over to a spot that I hunted earlier this year, well, the last video actually, where I found that big meadow wood. It got planted and a bunch of rain on it, so we decided to switch fields, come over here, see if anything popped up, and she's got this. Can't tell a whole lot about it, but I can see you working on it. Oh, that's bigger than I thought.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Holy
Oh,
cow.
wow, look at that side. Oh, that is really pretty material.
It's like a big blade, so there's no notches or nothing.
Yeah, I haven't found a blade in a long time.
Wow, that is gorgeous.
Is that bottom worked or is it snapped
Yeah,
off?
no,
Oh, wow.
it's 100% piece. Just made
It's
that
been
way.
a long time since I've had a blade.
It's like it's got a lot of secondary flaking on it, so I don't think it's preform, but you never know. Yeah, look at all that right there. Beautiful piece.
Yay.
All right, you're on the board. We'll see if we can't find some more. Hey, what's up everybody? Saturday, June 8th. Tika and myself are down here at one of our favorite sites here in Indiana. Unfortunately, they just did a little bit of strip tilling, it looks like, so the middle of the rows didn't get worked up too much. We are giving it a shot. Been here for about 5 minutes. Found that big broke a minute ago. It looks like I got one here. Can't tell. Doesn't look like it's got notching, but I do see some working on it, so. Get this on here. Oh yeah. It's like almost like clunkier triangle looking points. Or tool maybe. He's got a big stack on the back. Maybe they just got rid of it or something. Who knows? Like I said, we haven't found a ton. The conditions aren't the greatest, so we're going to give this a little while. If we don't find much, we'll maybe move on to a different field. So, got a couple in the pocket, and we'll see what else we can find.
Should be able to look at it.
What's that? You got a piece of.
You won't let me jump rope.
She's got a rock over there she wants to go look at. I got this on the ground here. I was hoping it had some holes in it. It looks like a piece of slate. Doesn't look like anything worked on that side, but this side here looks super polished. And it's got all kinds of, it looks like it's got all kinds of scratchings in it. Heavily, heavily polished. So I'm gonna take that home and, yeah, this side doesn't look like any working, but this side does. Take it home, wash it up, see what it looks like. Maybe I'll let Tika jump 10 rows and go see what that rock is over there.
I know you won't let me.
Good morning everybody, June 15th. Out here at a spot where Tika and I have found multiple high-low points in the past. Gonna try to walk for a few hours here in the morning. The conditions are decent. They didn't plow this a ton, but we did get a lot of rain, so everything is washed pretty flat. I just came up on a piece that is pretty bittersweet. I don't even know what to say. I can see the base is very concave, but I can tell that it's broke. And like I said, this is right where Tika and I have found multiple high-low points. Look at this, guys. Oh man. At first I saw it like this, and I thought that was just a big wide base, big broken. And I turned around, I'm like, oh my gosh. Look at this. Pretty ground. Yeah. What a shame. Snapped right off. Look at this. That thing would have been a beast. Pretty sure it would have been a giant high-low. Dang. Well, you win some, you lose some, right? So I'm gonna keep going for a few hours. Hopefully I can find a whole one. All right, stay with us, guys. All right, guys, it's been quite a while since I found that broke paleo this morning. I found a few broken pieces here or there. I also picked up this, which I wasn't sure right away. I found a slate piece last time I was here, and I still need to put that in the cleanup spot. I just picked this up, and And this thing looks like it's super worked. I kind of was thinking maybe there'd be a hole in it, but there's not, because it's worked all the way around. Yeah, kind of looks like it got broke on the back side here, but look at how polished it is there. Heavily polished right here. You can almost see it right there's like a ridge. But I found that, and then I just walked up on this piece. Oops, there's some corn in the way there. Looks maybe a scraper or uniface piece, not sure. Oh yeah, it's actually a point. Nice. Completely made off of a flake. It's crooked as all get out. I don't know if you can see that there, yeah. Looks like it's pretty much off of a flake, pretty flat on this side. Some edge work. But it's a whole point nonetheless. I got about a half hour left, and then I'm gonna probably hit the road, so hopefully I'll find something else. Thanks, guys. All right, a couple minutes after I found that uniface point, I think I got another one here. I'm hoping it is anyway. It's in the ground pretty good, but it looks like a notch. I sure hope so. It's been pretty slow. Come on, baby. What we got? Oh yeah. Oh, nice. Well, that's a lot nicer than I thought it was gonna be. Heck yeah, look at that material. Well, that's cool as heck. Kind of thick. The other one was all uniface and curved, and this one's all kind of thick and wonky, but hey, it's a point. I said the last half hour, and I just pulled out 2 of them, so not gonna complain. Yeah, that thing's got some sweet material. All right, a couple more minutes and I'm gonna be out of here, so maybe I'll get lucky again. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, I kind of wish I had started over here about 5 minutes after I just found that last point. Come over here, I saw this big rock, flipped it out, and I looked over to my left, and here sits a point sitting right on a pedestal. Looks like it might have a little bit of a tip neck, but I'm not gonna complain. Another dang near like uniface point. No, it's biface, but it's real flat on that side. Little tiny tip neck, but it's a point. So that's 3 in probably 20 minutes. Now look at that. Is that double notched? I'll have to look if that's not just chipped out, like broke, or if that's double notched. I'll get it cleaned up. We'll see what it looks like. All right, guys. All right, guys, about time for me to get out of here. I got a piece here on the ground, and I actually have a double here to finish up the day. Got the backpack sitting over there by something, and I got a piece right here. I was hoping to wrap it up on something. This is actually a really nice looking hafted scraper. Sitting up on a little pedestal there. Always like finding these. Yeah. Nice little hafted scraper or blunt, whatever you want to call it. And then take you on a little walk over here. We got a piece by the backpack that I can see some working on. I have no idea if it's whole, if it's broke, if it's a flake, but it's kind of suspenseful, so I got a little piece piece right here on the ground. Oh, that's kind of big there. All right, we'll keep going here. Let's see here, where is it? Okay, it's actually right there. I can see point, and I can, looks like some working on the edge. So let's fingers crossed, everybody. This will finish up my day. I don't know when I'll get out again this year. Got a lot of stuff coming up that's gonna keep me busy for a while, so this might be my last video for a while. I did find a couple of Michigan points again this year that were close to my house, so I'll probably put a short video up after this Indiana video, so look for that as well. But fingers crossed, let's get this out of the ground. Maybe we'll finish the day up on something sweet. Not a whole lot of pressure. What do we got here? Oh, it's just a big, it's like a big old scraper of some sort. I'll get it in the sunlight here. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I can see that whole edge was worked there. Couldn't tell if it was a big tip or what. I was hoping it was a point, but it looks like it's probably a big tool, so. I'm gonna walk back to the truck. Maybe I'll find something on the walk back. If not, guys, thanks for watching, and take care. Rock on. Hey guys, this is going to be a cleanup video for about 4 different hunts, I think it was, throughout the summer down in Indiana. Tika and I did, or a few that I did by myself. None of them were huge successes, so I didn't make single videos. I figured I'd just put it all together in one this time around. So the cleanup will have a decent amount of stuff. I'll start with the latest hunt, or the oldest hunt I should say. I think it was back in April. Found a handful of stuff. I think we hit a couple different spots. It's got some really sweet flaking on it. Unfortunately, it's broke. Probably a big drill of some sort or blade. Really cool Indiana green scraper. So I don't see a whole lot in that material. Really nice little tiny thumb scraper there. A couple brokes. This one was really unfortunate because it's had like some serrations on that side. Would have been a really neat side notch piece. The only point that I found that day that was full was probably the wonkiest point of the day or of the year. This thing is crazy. I saw it and I thought maybe it was just a piece of flint, and then I went up and noticed it's got a tiny little base on it. So obviously they used it, got something out of it. It's got some really cool stripes and banding in it, but yeah, not the nicest looking point. And then Tika found this piece, which was a really cool pull, if I remember. When she first saw it, it looked like a little triangle or something in the ground, and ended up being this big old monster point. So that was a new site too that we just got permission to hunt. It's not very big, but obviously there's some potential here. Then a little while later, we went and hunted a different spot, and this is a different hunt, but I found this piece right off the get-go, which at first I thought it was just a big broken piece of flint, but man, it's got some, it's like a whole piece. This is broke, but you can see the patina is the same as the outside here. So I think this break is really old, because you can see, and honestly, I don't know if like somebody picked it up and worked it, because you can see right here by my thumb, this is all flaked. It's got flaking all on this edge, which is really neat, because you can see the patina is real brown. And then right here, look at the flaking in here. It's all blue. It looks like all brand new stone. Same thing on the other side. It's got flaking all along this side right here by my thumb, all in brown patina. And then it also has flaking that's really light blue there. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this was a blade that was made a long time ago, obviously. And then somebody found it, you know, who knows, later, and you know, years wise, and then picked it up and reworked it. So it's got two different patinas in the flaking, so kind of a cool blade. And then Tika found this is a gorgeous piece right here. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but the flaking on that, it's obviously a knife of some sort. like kind of crude on this side. Obviously it had one really nice working side, crude on that side, but the flaking on this side, I don't know how well that's going to show up there. But this side is flaked just exceptionally nice. Let's see if this will show up more. Like, yeah, right down, all down this edge. It's a beautiful blade for sure. So that was nice. And then I did find this wonky point broken or worked down just to exhaustion. It's all flaked in there. I know some might call that a spoke shade, but I don't know much about that, or if it's just, you know, they worked this thing down to a nub and then obviously got all the life out of it they could. Oh, sorry. Big archaic piece. This is just ground as smooth as can be down here too. And then just a really nice tool of some sort. And then next hunt after that was all this stuff here. This is on one of our better sites. I found this piece of slate right off the get-go. And it was, like I said, it was covered in dirt. I didn't know much about it, if it had any working on it. I thought it did. This side doesn't look like it's got a ton. This side is worked. It's super, super smooth. Kind of wavy, but you can see it's got so many scratching marks in it. Yeah, it's just super polished right here. I almost thought it was like a slate celt or something too, which who knows, it could have been. It's got a pretty heavy polish right here. I mean, not much of a bit, but maybe that's what it was used for. It's got that shape. And then this is a really nice little blade that I found, kind of a two-tone color job. See a little broken up point that Tika found, just missing a tip. Here's another one she found. That'd have been a biggie, kind of busted up. This is a beautiful little triangle piece. Kind of thick, but really well worked. This, man, this was a shame here. Probably a big Hopewell, thick, but we're really well made. Beautiful material. I saw that, and that's like pretty sad finding when you see those. But this is a really, really nice thumb scraper. Really well worked around that edge. Yeah, you can see it all there. And then obviously the normal brokes, kind of a blunt there, some brokes there, beautiful tips. And then the final hunt was one that I did on my own, and it was it was the same site as this, where this piece of slate came off from. I ended up picking up this piece of slate, and this thing is just, it's unbelievably polished there. I'm actually gonna take it over here, see if I can show you. No, I thought maybe I'd get some sunlight over here, but there's not a ton. But it's got, I think it's got a busted spot in the back here, but it is just unbelievably polished along here, all on the top, that side. Yeah, it's smooth as can be. I would imagine that was gonna be maybe like a pendant or something, or a little gorget, I don't know. Just no hole in it or nothing. This was probably the find of the day, even though it's broke. Huge, what I believe to be a high-low point. It's the same site where I found, or Tika and I found, many high-lows over the years. You know, just big concave base, light grinding, cool as heck material, and very sizable too. Obviously you can see that thing would have been a beast, but unfortunately it's broke. Found this was kind of neat too. I don't know, you know, this is a piece of banded slate and it's very, very shaped. It almost resembles like a banner stone. I don't know, obviously there's no hole in it because I only have so much of it, but it's very polished. Certainly has that shape of like the end of a banner stone of some sort. A couple of the other finds, a little scraper there, little hafted scraper blunt. This is kind of a cool knife right here. It's got some really nice working along the top there. And then the three good points I found that day were this one here. It's kind of a unifaced point, kind of flat and curved on one side, but a a complete point nonetheless. This thicker point here, again, kind of flat on the one side but and real thick in the middle, but dang near complete point. And then this was a really nice point. This thing is beautiful. Super cool material. It's kind of wonky though. It's real thick and it has this kind of a gouge out of the back of it, which almost looks like, you can feel like a ridge of quartz right here. I think that's how it was. As you can see where they worked it right down to an edge, trying to you know, probably save an edge on it, but just a beautiful little point there. So anyway, that's the collaboration of a handful of hunts throughout the summer from Indiana. Figured I'll just kind of stick it on one video. So hopefully everybody's having a great summer and everybody's out finding. Thanks, guys.